Today we ask ourselves the question, will it smart doll? Let's find out. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. It is Kat coming to you from a space again, not from my phone, which, you know, is different. And we're using Ben's camera so you can see literally the whole space. So this is a new series. It started right around Christmas time where I did Will It Smart Doll. It is going to be a combination of going to stores and looking for items that are suitable for 1/3 scale dolls and the like, and also going to be a face-up challenge for me throughout the course of the entire year. I'll be looking at popular fashion doll lines, dolls that are maybe blast from the past, like dolls that were super popular whenever, and seeing how it translates to smart doll. I think it'll be fun, and for those of you who have been in the fashion doll and BJD vinyl doll community for a really long time, being able to see some of your favorites translated into another doll. So to kick this year off, we are doing a Rainbow High challenge. Now I am very excited about this because, as y'all know, I wasn't into dolls growing up as kids. I did have a couple. They were usually Disney princess themed. I was more into action figures and stuffed animals than I was like Barbie per se. I think my favorite doll I ever had was a Betty Spaghetti doll. Comment below if you remember those. I loved the customization part of it. Just her entire aesthetic, how she felt, and I loved her. I loved that entire line. Betty Spaghetti was the jam. So as I got older, more dolls started coming out that I was like, man, those are so cool. Example, Monster High. My niece grew up with those, and I watched all of the, like, I don't know if it was movies or TV show that they had with her. So had Monster High been around when I was a kid, I would have been all over that, because I loved fantasies. I loved Goosebumps and horror, Stephen King novels. Like, I was kind of I was like a happy child, but I was like a dark kiddo. I liked the spooky and the paranormal and the fantasy. But with Rainbow High, I'm like, oh my gosh, not only would I love Monster High, but I would have absolutely loved Rainbow High because I loved everything bright and colorful. So the goal with this video was to, instead of doing like a full cosplay, we're going to be doing more cosplay bounding. At Disney World, Disneyland, they call it Disney bounding. You can't go to Disney and cosplay fully. That's not allowed because they have staff that are like, that's what they do. They're getting paid to be the characters. But you can do like Disney bounding, which I think is very clever and very neat, where you can like create outfits inspired by characters you like. So like this would be like an example of my, like a Sailor Moon bounding item. If I were to go to like, I don't know, Sailor Moon World, Bandai World, somewhere in the future when that comes to fruition. I'm gonna take existing pieces that I have, because I have a lot, and wigs and shoes, like all of my accessories, and find a way to make outfits without having to make it from scratch. So the goal was to buy very little for this project. We're gonna be doing 5 dolls over the course of 3 weeks. So when did Rainbow High come out? What's some information about Rainbow High? Rainbow High came onto the scene in 2020 during the pandemic, and I knew this, and this is what's so funny to me, is because I watch Graveyard Girl and her other channel, Banana Peppers, and she has a lot of unboxings, and one of the unboxings that she did that I thought was really comical was Poopsies Slime Surprise. She opened several of these, and they were just like these cute dolls, and they had like a toilet, I believe, and you made slime, and it like pooped in the poop. I don't know. Anyway, poop is funny. Rainbow poop, rainbow dolls. So it started with the Poopsies Surprise, and then it came out to be Rainbow High. And Rainbow High is an elite art school for high schoolers, and it is the number 3 fashion doll in the world right now. So MGA It's the brand. And I thought this was a pretty cool quote. When they asked like what the mission is behind Rainbow High, they said the mission is to reflect the diverse world that we live in. It celebrates our differences, which is really beautiful. I've been so tempted for so long. So this kind of let me get all of my Rainbow High energy out in my system and translate it into something that I really love. So without further ado, let's see the face up.
차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채길래지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억 기억의 조각들이 생채기를 내지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채기를 내지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막 기억의 조각들이 생채기를 내지만 이제는 나도 그래 널 잊고 다른 하루가 지나가 우린 좀 다른 것 같아 차가운 그 마지막
I really didn't know how it was going to turn out, how I was going to translate it, but I'm really happy with how it came out, and I just think she looks really beautiful. And this is a G2 sculpt, so I used a Genesis head sculpt for Jade. So Jade was our first girl, and I chose the dolls based on what I have available. I chose dolls that I really liked, but also going through my clothes and being like, do I have this? How many pieces will I have to build? And so Jade was great because she's very simplistic in terms of her outfit. And I chose to focus on the Jade that's the junior high, rainbow high doll. And yeah, I had just pieces that I thought worked well for it, including this beautiful green wig by Dallas Doll Co. This top, I don't know where this top is from. I don't know. It was given to me as a gift from somebody that was giving things away, and so I'm not really sure. If you know, you recognize this piece, please comment in the comment section below. And then these awesome shorts I got from Like No Otter Creations Designs. This whole skater girl look is fantastic. And then tried to mimic the little hairstyle. And then for the boots, I just did black. Very simple, but I think it works. I threw in one of my absolute favorite pieces in my collection, which are these beautiful fur coats by Elite Doll World. I love them. I use them anytime I can. She was sporting a green backpack. In the image, I didn't have anything in that color. And again, using what we have, so she was like rocking this jacket. She will be available at the DollCon Dallas. I had mentioned in a live stream before that I am assisting the wonderful, fabulous Dallas Doll Co. run her booth. So I will be assisting her as far as I know, and just like modeling wigs and helping represent any other folks that are there. You know, I've talked to a couple other really lovely artists that are going to be there, and I was like, can I dress up my dolls in your stuff and play with some wigs and then tell them that the whole outfit is for sale? Because that would be cool. So they'll be like on display, but then the goal is to sell them at the swap and sell. I applied a few days ago to be a part of a swap and sell. I know it's not guaranteed to have a position, but I'm hoping to be able to do that, so that way I'm not wearing a giant trench coat with heads glued on the inside of my jacket. Yeah, it's just kind of my first time to be able to like share them with you in person, so I'm really excited about it. And thank you to Vanessa for even just like the opportunity of letting me help and be like your like a little business buddy. I'm very excited to see all of you at the con soon, very, very soon. But I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be a sneak peek on the girls that will be showing their beautiful faces next week. Huge thank you to Kyle with Otaku Sensei K, who helped me kind of narrow down some of the dolls. Also giving me opinions, because I know he's really, really into the dolls, and he's a very avid fashion doll collector, and so getting the green light from him was like I did okay. I did okay. So I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Whether you're a Smart Doll fan or you love those fashion rainbow high dolls because they're fabulous. And don't forget to check out the show on Netflix, which comes out with a new episode each Friday. Season 2 will premiere in June. Peace out, my bean sprouts. Bye.